Oh my God, this is a lunker, Sizzle.
Kind of swimming all over the place. It's another sunshine. We found the sunshine hole. Just bait. Turn, turn, turn. Oh. What's tight? I don't know what I got. What's going on here? My drag's too light. All right. Hooked up, guys. Good morning. Brian, you got something on your nose? Like sticking out really bright in your nose.
Funny.
Hooked up, guys. We're doing something a little bit different. Nice snakehead. Nice snakehead. Doing something a little bit different. We're doing some freshwater fishing this morning. Been throwing the frog for about an hour. Just told Brian we're getting no bites, and look at this. Oh, it's a mudfish.
What?
It's a mudfish. I'm pretty sure it's a bowfin. Get ready. Get ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, it's a snake. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It's hard to tell. Get ready. Get that thing in the water. Nice job.
Oh.
Woo! That was epic on the frog.
Nice.
Nice topwater blow up this morning. So we have a ton of these in our freshwater canal system. We're very close to our home today. In this canal system, we can get to our house this way. But we decided to switch it up, and it's gonna be a bikini bow fishing calendar day. So about to whip out the bikini and take some pictures with this nice snakehead. He just crushed that bait. Man, I throw this frog all the time in my backyard because I see monster snakeheads. This is about an average one. Still a nice fish, not complaining. But they're highly invasive. Sorry about the planes, there's gonna be a lot of those today. Highly invasive fish down here in South Florida. And you can see he just choked that. It was a perfect hook set on that frog. Beautiful fish. These are called a bullseye snakehead. And they eat baby ducks, baby frogs, everything, basically. There he is.
He's a short and stubby fella.
Yeah, he was really fat for his size. Look at his back. Look at all those colors.
That's the bullseye.
Correct. Nice fish, though. Finally, my first frog fish in quite a while. So it's that time of the year. We're going down the canal, casting parallel to the banks. And sure enough, got my first blow up and first fish. Quickly taking a picture with this fish. He's not getting released anyhow, so bikini calendar picture's coming right up. You still got that big booger on your nose.
All right, nice job, Darcizzle. Yeah, we got a bunch of shiners from Perks, and we got the calendars up on the website already for pre-order. And we just haven't been doing a lot of freshwater fishing, so we're gonna take care of that today. Hopefully, get a bunch of fish.
Let me get the snake, the lure out of his mouth.
Yeah, get the lure out of his mouth.
So I don't get
we're right by an airport, so hold on a second. So Darcy's throwing that frog. Here's the B-roll of it, and we're just using some little spinning rod. So Darcy's just using a spinning rod for that, and I'm just in the back throwing a gambler.
Oh God! It popped his eyeball out.
Gambler swim bait, and this is our first fish. Oh, I caught a little baby bass before on a shiner.
Preview of the first calendar picture.
Whew. All right, nice job, Darcizzle. Hard life out here, but we got to get back to work.
We play with so much fish, we could have caught 3 more fish by now. Just kidding.
We came out here for.
We're gonna be out here all day.
Oh, I hope so.
No, you don't.
That's my favorite day to fish. What are you talking about?
All right, so to catch the snakeheads this morning, Brian is using a trolling motor and keeping us close to the edge here. Ooh, nice fish just spooked over there. And basically what I'm doing is I'm casting with this rod right here. Nice bass. Geez, I'm starting to see a lot of fish. And I'm casting parallel to shore. So giving it a good cast as close to the bank as possible, because these fish literally sit in just a couple inches of water and they wait for like birds or maybe even like lizards and frogs and stuff like that that might fall into the water, but they're ambush predators, so they'll sit there still, super still, and then something goes by and they'll blow it up. So that's how I just caught that fish before. I have done dozens and dozens of casts this morning. Hopefully we're gonna get into some more fish here real soon, but Brian keeps cruising us real nice and slow, so I keep covering water. Nice gar, sitting right on the floor. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's like a medium-sized gar. Getting in the area to shoot fish, I guess. But I'm gonna keep casting here, see if we can get another snakehead on board. But it's pretty simple, and then just a slow, steady retrieve with your rod. And if you get a blow up, I usually leave the rod tip up. Another nice gar. Usually leave my rod tip up, and if I get a bite, I drop it so he can eat it and then set the hook.
And then when they bite it, stop for a second.
Okay.
Okay, don't freak out. Just be like, it's a fish. Okay, calm down. A lot of
Yeah.
people will jerk it right away.
Yeah.
And miss the fish every time.
Okay.
So you want to just stop and be like, okay, it's a fish. Then you point at it. Come forward, and then I like to tuck the rod under my arm, and then I'll twist with my body to set the hook. And I set it really hard.
Okay.
Your drag's going to save you from bending the hook or breaking the line. So you're going to hear that. If you didn't hear that, you didn't set it hard enough.
Okay.
And then bite the fish in.
Cool. So there's kind of like a science to that, and I've lost a lot of fish over time, but anyhow, let's see if we can get another hook up here real soon. Just angling under the boat, so I'm sure it eats it. It's a big ass bait. Come on, Bodie. Get tight, get tight, get tight. Set! I'm way under the boat.
You let it eat forever.
Yeah, because I don't want to lose a fish.
All right, guys, came under this bridge.
What
Usually
do we
great
got?
for bass.
What do we got?
It's a lunker.
Oh my God, clown.
Oh my gosh.
Get it, baby. Big clown. Big clown. And you left it. That's how you're going to lose your rod.
I know it is.
That's a great idea, Brian.
Oh, that's why I like to do
All right,
it.
get ready. Get ready. Beautiful clown. Woo-wee! Check that out! So sick. Get your rod right now. Brian doesn't learn his lesson from losing rods. I just opened the bail. All right, that was so sick. Usually clown knife fish jump all over the place like little tarpon in the fresh water. Woo! And you see this little tiny hook just barely in his mouth, kept it tight like that. All right, so aquarium fish that basically established itself 15, 20 years ago, people let them go, and now there's an actual population down here in South Florida in the Lake Ida chain, which we are part of right here in Lake Osborne, close to where we live. But I catch these in my backyard, been seeing them roll all week. Let's get this guy right back in the water and get a quick pick and let him go.
Well, nice job, Darcizzle. We took some pictures for our calendar, of course, and let that fish go and put a little video on Facebook. So be sure to follow Darcy on Facebook.
You're standing on your REVO
Instagram.
sunglasses. I don't want him to crush them.
Good thing they're indestructible. Don't forget the Darcy's line of sunglasses while we're here. You can't eat those fish.
Very bony, don't
Yeah, you
recommend
make
it.
like a fish patty out of them. We don't. A great sport fish down here for the charter people and everything else. An invasive, highly invasive species.
Yeah.
So some discussion about whether to keep them or not. But
I remember I caught my first one like years and years ago. We were like, what the heck is that thing?
Yeah.
But yeah, they jumped too. I'm just surprised that one didn't jump.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's almost like a poor man's tarpon that jumps so much.
Yeah, they really do. Air out.
Get some more fish.
Hooked him! Bro! Did you see that? I hope my GoPro got that. Nice fish, nice fish. My drag should be way tighter right now.
That's okay. All right, nice job, guys. We saw a fish there before
Yeah, buddy. Get ready.
and went back to the same spot.
Yeah, I don't want to lose him. I'm focused on my fish.
All right. I don't see him. Where the hell is he?
Right here, get ready, get ready. Whoa!
Whoa!
Got
That's a
him!
nice one.
So sick. Maybe it's Brian's turn now. Ooh.
Sorry,
Ooh.
what's happened? Did I
It's
do that?
okay. No. The fish shook.
Oh, I dropped the net, too.
My hands are really in bad shape, and I just got a really nice line cut from the braid when the fish shook. When that braid gets in the middle of your
No, I
fingers,
dropped the
that's the
net, too,
worst. No, it wasn't you. It was a fish. Nice one. We spooked 3 fish coming down this way earlier, and throwing the same frog this morning. I mean, throwing the same frog from this morning. And I don't know how many casts I've done today. I don't know how many Brian's done today. But in the heat of the day, it seems like that's when I see them the most. And they're right on the shoreline, like just inches off the shoreline, hanging out, waiting for a frog like that. Got waked by this fish, and I paused it for a second, and I watched him come up and eat it. So sick. That's a nice one. No complaints there.
Yeah.
They get way bigger than this, though. Trust me. So this is like your average fish down here in South Florida. Not complaining about his size. I caught one bow fishing a couple weeks back that was 7 pounds. I'm gonna say this fish is probably 6, maybe 5, 6 pounds. But see how aggressive these things are?
Yeah.
Freaking perfect hook set on that frog, right in his upper lip. It's amazing. And they put up a really good fight, I gotta tell you. It's fun catching them on the shoreline like this. So, you know, when we go down to Broward, which was like 4 or 5 years ago, we were getting blow-ups all day, and now it's the same exact thing up here in Palm Beach County with these aggressive looking crazy creatures.
You mean the time
These
of the day?
guys,
You mean the time of the day you're getting them?
yes. And these guys can air breathe. A lot of you guys asked me those questions, but for example, like since I caught him on a hook and since I caught him on a lure, he would air breathe for hours out of the water. One that I've shot with a bow, that's a different story. He has a big injury in his body. But a little hook set like this in his mouth, he would live for hours. And it's recommended by the FWC, Florida Wildlife Commission, that you don't release these invasive fish back into the water. And you're not even legally, oh, he threw it, perfect. You're not even legally allowed to transport them like alive anywhere. You must like kill them on site. So I will fix that frog in a second, but let's show you this fish.
So we talk about, I'm not gonna eat them right now because we're doing our bikini thing or calendar thing, but talk about eating,
yeah,
we have eaten them before, so talk about that.
They're excellent to eat. Excellent. I got a freezer in there. Maybe we'll show them how to clean one. But yes, they're excellent to eat. Nice white beat and the shoulders all the way down here. Just a big, beautiful fillet. And they have like a weird air bladder that sits in here, but you get a lot of meat up here and then a big fillet on either side. And they're good. I've eaten them and I would eat them again. I'm not gonna eat them on a daily basis, but, there you go. Beautiful fish. And I don't know if you guys see this, but they have the craziest, boniest structure on their head, and like nothing can penetrate this bone. Like, I can't even do it.
You can't even hold the thing.
It's too flippy.
It's gonna bite you in your leg.
Luckily, their teeth are not too crazy. Hear that?
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. We're gonna stop playing with them, get a quick pick, and maybe Brian will catch one now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'll tell you guys, we did is that we one week, or actually we scared one here before.
Yes.
And then we just tried to shoot a tilapia. We had some bad shots, but we were like, all right, let's go back to the same spot. And Darcy was like, what? It's not gonna be in the same spot.
No, I said that probably that same fish is not going to come back. We'll never know it's the same fish
And
or
I said,
not.
it's been like an hour.
But I think these fish are so smart that like once I even spook one, even hunting them in my backyard, I don't see that same fish for the rest of the day. Like he might come back another day, but beautiful. And I always love that bullseye.
Yeah.
Super pretty. That one's really pretty.
All right. Nice.
And those little dots on their bodies right here are really cool too.
Yeah.
So yeah, not a northern snakehead. It's not a mudfish, not a bowfin, whatever you want to call it. It's a bullseye snakehead. Highly invasive.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Sweet.
Let's get some pics.
Yep.
All right.
What, we got like a quarter of the calendar, third of the calendar, we got a video. I mean, we can go home now or not try that hole. Do you want to try to go
a
off?
whole 15 minutes, see what happens. I don't, you know.
There's gazillions of them hanging out right here. They just dip down so fast.
Think of fishing.
What?
You stink.
They're pretty deep.
All right, guys. I just caught a peacock. He's a monster. We're fishing a deeper hole, which is always a good thing to fish. Overlooked, very overlooked. You stink of fishing. Oh my God, this is a lunker, Sizzle.
You got a lunker? You got a lunker?
I might. Woo! You hear this? This is like a Walmart rod. So this is how we fish for bass in Florida, in South Florida. Whoa! I got very light leader and little baby hooks. What is that?
Oh, it's a striper.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Sunshine bass.
Oh, sunshine bass.
Official name, but all I know is like they're not, like they can't spawn. Like they don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
A little white bass.
White bass. I
Sunshine
know it's 100%,
bass.
100% sunshine bass. They have to be a certain size to keep and eat.
Hold on, now you don't have your mic on. We found this deep hole on the way out this morning, and we fished it for like 5 minutes. I caught a tiny bass, and then we said, let's go, do some early morning stuff for like topwaters and frogs for the snakeheads and that kind of stuff. And then we decided to come back here. So far I caught a bass here before. I caught a peacock a minute ago, and we just caught this.
Yeah, I think the sunshine bass have to be like 20 inches or something to keep.
Yeah.
I looked it up before because we kept that other fish years ago. We caught with Pat or something.
Which one? This one?
Yep.
All right, I think I'm getting another bite on a Walmart pole. Darcy said I was. No.
It was going crazy, dude.
You blew it.
All right, drop it down. It was going boom, boom, boom.
Okay, real quick. I know this is not real bass fishing, but so far, and again, the miraculous thing is I live on this stupid lake, and I could be doing this every single day. So anyway, this is literally like a Walmart rod, and we usually like 10 to 12 pound a test. I got a huge split shot on here, okay? And then we got like, you know, something like a 1/0 or number 1 hook, depending on the size of the bait. Now the trick, a lot of people make mistakes with this shiner fishing, is that they use too heavy leaders and too big of hooks. It's just gonna affect how your shiner hooks, how your shiner swims, and you're just not gonna catch as many fish. I know this is really dumb fishing, but some of these little things really make a difference, especially, you know, you guys know, on the tougher days. So again, today we're having a great day. We're just kind of fishing out in this nice hole we found, and I caught a bass, we caught a peacock, we caught a clown knife, we caught a sunshine bass, we caught a snakehead. That's 5 different species here in just in the Southeast Florida lake. So come on down, book a charter at one of the nice cabins down here, and you'll have a good time too. And of course, we're gonna have a fabulous calendar. Which one?
This one. All right. Just feel a fish on here.
She's tight.
Woo! Thank you. We are tight.
All right. Yeah, don't forget these deep
Yes,
holes.
there's going to be a lot of changes today in my outfit, so just don't make any comments about it because we all know. Whoa, he got side hooked. It's a largemouth. Hey!
You did get side hooked.
In his belly! In his belly! Oh my God, that's hilarious. Show him, show him. Dude, you gotta show him.
I am showing him.
Belly hooked.
That's like, that's what
Like,
happens to
how
pudding.
does that
right
happen?
here.
That is funny.
Well, we're not gonna have the biggest fish on the calendar, but at least we're gonna have fish. Baby, once you get to that one.
No wonder he wasn't pulling drag.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He definitely ate that bait though. He just got belly hooked.
All right.
Beautiful. All right, guys, just got some more pictures. Did another calendar change. Hold on, I can't even see. All right, gonna release the little peacock and the largemouth together while we have a fish on the other rod. He should be okay though. Here we go. I know this little largemouth is ready. There he goes. Look at that, look at that. Sick. This largemouth, just give her a second here.
Peacock.
Peacock, and let her go too. That's cool, that's like a typical saltwater release you would see. Are you ready? Are you ready? Almost ready. All right. See you, dude. Cool. All right, let's go see if there's a fish on that rod still. That one there, my deep rod, right there in front of you, the Kuma. Looks tight, looks tight. Straight across, this is how we get tangled. Oh goodness. It's wrapped around the boat. I don't know if we have a fish, it's gonna be a miracle. Fish literally wrapped us around the boat. I don't know if he's still there. Yes, he is. It's not that big, but he was kind of swimming all over the place. It's another sunshine. We found the sunshine hole. Aw,
This is
little
a baby.
That's a little baby.
Look at
He
mullet.
swallowed like we have some big shiners today from Pert's bait and tackle down here locally. That's a little guy. I'm gonna try to get this hook out. I'm gonna show you guys a trick that I learned from a professional bass fisherman years ago. He showed me this trick, but when they are hooked pretty down deep, which this guy is, I think you guys can see that hook in there.
It's way down there. Well, it does work better for bass because they have bigger mouths. But.
Yeah, and this guy does have this pretty small mouth. This should work though, but you try to keep the line taut. So in his mouth, and I'm using the rod to help me with that, but straight up and down. Brian, you don't have to do it. Okay. And then just get your little pliers in between his gill plates a little bit. Let me switch my hand here so I can twist it. We grab the shank of the hook and just give it a turn and a twist, and it pops right out. All right?
Nice.
And then we're gonna let that little fishy go. I think I'm just gonna dunk him head first, Brian style. Now I caught a sunshine. He gone. All right, let's catch some more fish. It's on fire. So that's my bottom rod here, and you can see that I have a bobber stopper on my rod, which means I set it to 15 feet, but I've got 2 big split shots to just get him straight on the bottom. He's on there.
Is that here?
Yep.
Oh, he is on there.
I threw that one out far, cast it far.
Oh, I got a drag on like almost nothing.
I lightened it.
This is the Akuma ITX, like a freshwater reel.
Woo.
Really like it.
It's
And perfect for freshwater. You know, you don't need much out here. I know these freshwater guys like to say they get all crazy, but you're catching majority of the time you're catching a 5-pound bass if you're lucky. but I want to make fun. I do like some bass.
Yeah, don't
fishing.
make fun.
You know, honestly, you know, if you get into a nice
Slaying
bass
fish,
bite,
dude.
and you set, you know, a couple dozen hook sets a day.
What you got?
It's really awesome.
Hey, a nice
Another
peacock.
Another pea.
Nice one. That's a nice one.
Woo, that's
Nice
a little
one.
bigger.
Nice
That's a
one.
decent one.
Nice job. Straight slaying fish, bro. And once again, my bait is killing it on the bottom. We gotta get more on the bottom.
Nice.
Brian's getting bass thumb.
There you go. That's a decent one, right?
It's a nice one.
So this one totally swallowed it because the way we're fishing, a bunch of kooks. And
There you
but
go.
Darcy got it out, no
Oh,
problem.
it's bleeding. I would let it go.
It's got a little blood on him, we get rid of him right away.
Yeah, I would.
Not fool around
It's
with
gonna give them a
pictures.
chance to survive quicker.
All right, guys, another excellent day on the water.
Great day on the water.
Yeah, I gotta repeat this craziest thing is I lived on this lake for 20 years. This ramp I'm at is like 2 miles from our house.
And you used to hang out here all the time until you met me, and then we don't.
Well, I bought my house originally because I wakeboarded a lot. I grew up fishing. I did a lot. I started doing a lot of water skiing and wakeboarding, so I bought this great house on the water ski lake, and it's also a great bass lake.
Yeah.
And so I got back into fishing with Darcy, and actually before Darcy, but here we are.
Yeah. Pretty exciting. We had an epic day. Literally our first time in this doing this in like 2 years, so we're pretty
And we
happy.
usually go to a different lake. So usually we're in
Yeah.
the Lake Ida chain, and we usually go directly to Lake Ida.
But when you see charter captains, you know you're in the right area.
Well, we have fished here before, but you know, a lot of new spots and just trying new stuff. So
Yeah.
we did
All
great.
right. Well, thanks for joining us on today's Bikini calendar shoot. Look for the calendars in the description below. They're going to be shipping in the order that they are received, guys. So get on that if you want to get some of those. And I really appreciate your support over the years. This is like our 8th year doing calendars. 9th?
Yeah, and of course the
Something
holidays are
crazy.
coming up. Darcy has all kinds of other stuff on there.
Yeah.
So please check it out. We really
I'm wearing
appreciate it.
a largemouth bass pendant.
There you
so
go.
We have saltwater stuff too, and freshwater. Anyhow, thanks for joining us today, and until our next adventure, follow your dream and keep on catching.
Them bears.
Go home. It's getting dark.
Yeah, that's what we had to do all day.
All day. Some sunrise to sunset, literally.
Literally.
Literally.